Well, it seems like President Trump and the Democrats are playing a game of hold my beer. So there was a giant fight going on between AOC and Nancy Pelosi, and that was delicious for all of the conservatives in the country, Republicans in the country, watching the squad go after Pelosi and Pelosi go back at the squad. And then in the midst of this piranha fight, President Trump decides he's just going to jump right in for no apparent reason and issue a tweet that at the very least is not politically beneficial and at most is xenophobic. And that triggers a war, and now you've got the squad jumping forward and seizing the beer back to hand it back to President Trump, and now suggesting that impeachment is on the table and going back to attacking Nancy Pelosi. So it seems as though there isn't a clear line of demarcation between crazy and sane anymore.
Do these four women, freshman women in the Congress, Ocasio-Cortez, Omar, Tlaib, and Presley, now become the faces of the Democratic Party after President Trump elevated them?
I mean, I think that is the one point that President Trump has made that is strategically sound. If he can elevate those four women going into 2020, that's going to benefit him an awful lot. They're deeply unpopular by most of the poll statistics that are out there. So, yeah, I mean, I think that Nancy Pelosi has been forced to embrace them in a way she wasn't last week when she was basically downplaying their impact and trying to knock them off center stage.
President Trump tweeted during our show praising Republican unity on the vote today. Only 4 Republicans went along with Democrats condemning the president's tweets. Your thoughts on that?
I mean, I think that Republicans are in a very difficult position. On the one hand, I think most Republicans don't like what the president tweeted. On the other hand, the Democrats are playing a pretty cynical game where they can't even condemn anti-Semitism within their own party. They condemn all the bad things more broadly, but as soon as President Trump says something that they find to be racist, then all of a sudden they're going to take their very strong stand. It feels like a political football. I think most Republicans feel that way.
Ben Shapiro, I could pick your brain all night, but we got to go. Thanks so much.
Thanks a lot.